Welcome to Sensational Views. This is your girl, Sensational. This is a recap of the 90-Day Single Life Delusionals, Episode 2. I will be giving my opinion and shading all the cast members just like TLC's cameraman. Like and subscribe if you want more of this content. This Single Life episode tries to keep you on edge, waiting on how Tyray's first date goes. But we're going to start with Veronica. So the first scene starts with Veronica trying to make a banana disappear down her throat. I have no clue why. I don't know. Maybe she's been hanging with Lizzo. But then they cut to her getting all cozy with Jamal at her place. She's all head over heels with him. Every time I see him, all I can think about is his mother, Kimberly. So Veronica's having an issue with Jamal being consistent with communication. Basically, he goes on days without texting her or calling her.
Jamal, you could be a little
Text back fast enough.
You don't text back at all.
I do text back.
Like the next day.
I don't think we have to talk like 24/7. Because then it's like, what are we gonna keep talking about? Like, I'm not gonna like, what are you doing you all day to death?
I know, but like, it'd be nice to like know what's happening in your life.
Jamal is still young, living with his mother, Kimberly, and has no job. Of course, there's no communication. Honey, he's just a good time. Stop trying to make a relationship with him. Well, Jamal ends up flying back home, and Veronica takes Tim to some type of singles meetup. Tim conveniently meets a girl that he was chatting with on social media.
It was so nice to meet you, seriously. I can't wait. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
When I think of Tim, there's nothing about him that makes me think of fun or excitement. He reminds me of the dry eye guy.
Wow.
The segment ends with the girl agreeing to go on a date with Tim.
I'd really like to do something with you. Like, we should do something like and see if we have some fun. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Next up, we have Chantel. Her and her Get My Groove Back crew ends up touring a place to churn olives into olive oil. At least I think. They meet their tour guide, George, who looks more like a club bouncer from Miami. Anywho, they churn the olives and twerk.
Shake that ass. Oh, hold on now.
Practice your dancing skills, because after your walk, we have to dance later. Okay, yes.
Where should we dance at?
Where we going?
Because I could dance.
Later that night, she meets up with George, the tour guide, again at some club. He has a friend with him that's a professional football player. And of course, Chantel is smitten like a kitten over this dude. When it comes to Chantel, all you get is, "Hi, my name is Chantel. I just got divorced and now I'm going to twerk." She's really trying to force us to believe she's wild and free and single. Okay, Chantel, sure. The night ends with them exchanging numbers.
Okay, here, let me give you my number.
Yeah, all right.
Thank
you.
Okay.
See you later.
Let's
go.
Moving on to Natalie. I always want to call her Natasha, like from Boris and Natasha. Anyway, this episode, she makes up with Josh, and they decide to go hunting for her place to live. She has her eye on this one place, but her credit is bad and looks for Josh as a cosigner.
2,150 a month. This is on the lowish end for a one bed.
Cost rents in LA are crazy expensive.
I just don't think like right now where we're at that, we're ready to have joint anything. I need to feel secure in our relationship first.
You don't.
Well, I mean, I need to feel secure.
You need to feel secure. I'm in your country. Alone with mom.
Girl, Josh is not going to co-sign a place for you. Josh gives me wife and kids vibes. I know he definitely have kids, but I feel like there is someone he's really with. He's just playing with Natalie. I'm sure she's one of the many, many girls Josh has fun with while traveling. Natalie's out here homeless, and she sold her 98 Corolla, and she's dragging her poor mama on this delusional ride of relationship with Josh. Natalie, Josh is not a sugar daddy. He has nothing to give but fun in the sheets. I'm sure in the next episode we will see her scratch out his eyes. Finally, we're on to Tyray's date with Tiffany. He buys some flowers and texts her he's on the way to the restaurant. While he's in the restaurant, it's giving me deja vu of him waiting on his date from last season with Carmela. He does the same thing and he orders water nervously while the producer asks him a whole bunch of stupid questions like, when is she coming? So he texts Tiffany and we wait. And then we wait some more. And then he texts her again. And we wait some more. So then he gets up the nerves to finally call her. The call gets sent to a voicemail. Well, Tyray is disappointed. His date stood him up.
Took a while for me to, get myself together mentally, and want to actually go out and date again. So for this to happen, on my first date, it's kind of like damn, like, is it me?
I suggest Tyray stop buying gifts for these first dates. He should hold off on the gift giving at least until the second or third date. By then, he would know if the person was really interested in him. I also recommend him try speed dating. That way, he's guaranteed a date and he can become more comfortable with dating instead of giggling like a schoolboy. You mean to tell me no one wants to date Tyray? Not even to become reality famous or get a TLC check? If Big Egg can do it, Tyray can. Well, that wraps up my recap for season 4, episode 2 of 90 Days Single Life. Make sure to subscribe and leave your comments about this episode. All right, guys, see you next time because I got things to do.
Let's go! Hurry up, get the news. Hurry up, I have things to do. This is just my sensation moments.